Come on in here, y'all late. Come on in here, y'all are late for the day. Whatever. Let's get us a quick 1-2. How y'all doing today? Let's get us a quick 1-2, honey. All right. The 90-Day Journey to Mindfulness is available on Amazon.com as well as my website. Okay. And what the journal does is assist you with becoming more self-aware, more self-disciplined, just overall getting in tune with the self, the higher self, the one that counts. The higher self counts more than that pesky egoic one that we get brought in, we are pulled into thanks to society. Thank you. Thanks to programming. Thank you. Known and unknown. Thank you. All right. So it helps you to wake the fuck up, basically. That is my job. Part of my job is to help you wake up and pay more attention to what is going on, which will make life easier for yourself as well as others, because we have to interact with you, right? So that's that. Whatever you do, hold a question here. All right. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Whatever you do, hold a question here that you may have that, you know, whatever's been weighing on you, you already have the answer. More than likely, the confirmation will come out. So let's do a 1-2. Let's get these girls first. Very galactic girls. Get these galactic girls to see what's going on, because I like galactic conversations, and I would appreciate if many of you just come on with the program. Kanoke in her. There she go. She did the 1-2 real quick, honey. Kanoke is a girl's girl, I must say. All right? She know who the fuck she is. You know what I mean? But she's still a girl's girl. She's not all masculine and shit. Whatever. Can't do too much talking good about people, even though I have plenty of good things to say about many people. But you can't do too much of that in the space that we live in this day and time. It is very odd and weird, but we'll let it go. Let it go. It's over there. Okay? It's out the window. The windows are up. Okay? Because we had to cleanse the space today. Okay? It's been quite a day. This has been quite an interesting week. How it starts is usually, it sets the tone for about how it's going to go. All right. What do you have here for these beautiful folks, child? What galactic conversation do we have here today? Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. That goes back to the conversation we had, what was it, last week? All right, about the breath work that needs to be done. Going into elevated spaces is very important as well. But you know what? Y'all need to start meditating. Do meditations that have to do with breathing through the crown, opening the crown, okay? And the reason that I say that, some of you may be in a space. All right, let's get to it. We ain't got long. We only got an hour, Kanoke. All right. So when you find a meditation that you gel well with, right? Of course, the voice has a lot to do with it. If you do a guided meditation, the person's voice, the frequencies that they are playing, make sure that it's in alignment with you. Don't just listen to just know anything. But what I'm seeing here is that doing those breathing meditations that have to do with breathing, some of them have where you sit in meditation and they guide you into breathing first and foremost out of your feet into the ground. Okay, connect. And then it comes up from the feet and out through the crown. This is breathing out of the crown and making it, like if you do it, usually they say 21 days or something like that, but you know, pick your number. Because it depends on who you are. Nothing goes for just one person. I'm not a believer in that. But I believe all people should be good, though. I am a believer in that. But you want to breathe out of the crown, because what I'm seeing here with the duality of it, being able to, like some of you may be doing a lot of shadow work. There may be a lot of shadow work that you are doing in this space, and it's very important that you are breathing that negative energy out of the crown. Breathe it out of the crown. See that? Learning to balance your light and dark overall, because what happens is the earlier that you learn this, the better it will be for you to recognize certain triggers or certain things that are attached to those things that may be sticking to you that have to do with lower vibrational energies. Then we have a 5. This may be uncomfortable for you. This may be something that is a catalyst for you. Whatever this is that has come through that you have been awakened to. That 2 is moving into a 5, creating a 7. So many of you are really going into a space where you will easily be able to audit your way of being. You'll be able to audit the perspectives that you are naturally with innate wisdom, natural things that are in the universal law that go along with the universal law. This is higher levels of consciousness that you have tapped into. Okay, so what happens is you will be, with you moving on to this journey the way that you are, as a galactic being that you are. Many of you may even be connected to certain star systems, right? However, whatever way that you are connected to those. Okay. All right. So what you're going to learn, even though it may be uncomfortable, you're about to do a lot of learning. So this is like going to a mystery school. This is like picking up a lot of information and being able to rapidly know. This is clearing on a whole other level, y'all. Okay. So you're going to be able to know what is yours, what is not yours, what is worthy, what is not worthy, what is valuable, what is not of value, what is love, what is not love. This is a rapid movement. When you move into that 5, it's like a cyclone. You're about to go through a cyclone. Don't be afraid. I don't know what you're scared of, baby. You know what I mean? You still living and breathing and got your limbs. Okay. So this is a cyclonic effect. I don't know if that's a word, but that's the word we're doing today. So you're about to, it's a spiraling. And the more that you are attentive and aware and doing things with intention, the way that they are showing you, because everybody's not going to be able to do it the same. All right? You're going to be able to just move through things, like places that you used to go that may have drained you a lot. It's like you come in and clear that shit. Nothing can get within a certain amount of space, with a certain amount of distance within your proximity, whether it's energy or people. The way that you are going through this, the way that you are maneuvering through this is a snowball effect. You become brighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. It's beautiful. All right, calm down. But that's for the galactic sisters and brothers in the building. Okay. This is huge. This is something that you were born to do. All right. So some of you are being called in your life purpose. We did do the life purpose reads over on the tube last week. I suggest you go and watch those. Okay. But when it comes to your life purpose, this is a part of that, because in order for you to be able to maneuver in the changing of times, the changing of environments, like some of you may travel a lot or have to be around so many different types of personalities, different types of energies, different, like especially if you work in the church, if you are someone who works in a field that there's a lot of movement. It's the equivalent of looking at a New York City street, bitch. Ain't no telling what you may pick up. Ain't no telling what you may step on, step into. Right? Bump into, right? What do you have here for this other set of people who have joined us? I think it's 3 groups of people that have joined us here today. All right? I think it's 3 groups. What do you have here for this other group of people that I'm talking to, chill? Because apparently I needed to get on here. I wasn't planning on it, baby. I was just sitting there with my feet up in that little chair right there. Swiveling around in circles. Okay. Watching some kind of conspiracy thing about Tory Lanez. Alright. And then I was like, okay, you need to go live. Like, oh man, shit. But I am cute today. Okay. God damn, that damn dark moon and that Lilith energy was crazy. What information do you have here for these beautiful people, chill? Lilith energy is crazy. Alright. Enjoy where you are, so soon you will be somewhere motherfucking else. It's a ship in this card. It looks like a pirate ship in this card. You are getting away from the pirates. So, okay. Whoever this is, it's meant for you to remove yourself from a certain situation. You may have been holding on to staying in that space. I get it. I understand how that goes. But it's important for you to move in a space of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, where you are, how far you have come. Be grateful for I'm talking about all the way down to your pinky toe with that little toenail. Okay, some of y'all got that little toenail. I used to have that little toenail. Real quick. I used to have that little toenail. Okay, it wasn't a full toenail right there on the pinky toe. The more that I grew, whatever that means, right? Because things get longer, right? Things begin to change. And so, you know, got me up for a little pinky toe right there. So whoever this is, maybe you got a little pinky toe that's a little, I ain't trying to be funny, I'm for real. Because that's part of my transformation many years ago. So, little pinky toe, just be grateful for the little pinky toe. Like, you know what? Like, all of your imperfections, anything that you consider imperfect. This is about decluttering, which I need to do when I get off here, too. It's a constant declutter. But decluttering has a lot to do with it. There are things that need to be released so that you will be able to enjoy exactly where you are. Anything that you have holding on to, talk to, view, any of the senses, anything that is not appeasing to the senses and keeps them at a certain frequency. And we did talk about this about a week ago. It was all good about a week ago. But anything that is not appeasing to the senses and lowers your frequency, lowers the bar, puts you in a space of lowerdom. Okay, that's what it's called. It's lowerdom. I cast you off into the energies of the lowerdom. Bitch, no. Okay, so whoever this is, you are connecting. There it is. All right. There's something with the constellation in your astrological chart that may be interesting to you. Check it out. Whenever you are called to, not just necessarily now, because sometimes you can look at your chart and you can see certain things. Shout out to Miss Ray, who showed me that certain things in your chart will begin to look like certain stuff when you are going through some major shit, right? So how can I say, for instance, you may see something that looks like a can opener. Bitch, you'll never know. Just go look at your chart at certain times and you'll see how the transit looks. Because at one time mine looked like a upside down hourglass. I mean a sideways hourglass. You know, an hourglass sit like this. It was like this. Okay, so look at that, and it's going to tell you something. There's something here. Some of you may need to move near more trees. Be near some trees. Be near the wind. Be like the tree. The leaves on a tree will blow, but they stand. Right? Only in certain seasons. Right? Whoever this is, the way that you are blown is the way that you will grow. So how you have blown is how you have grown. So pay attention to how you are blown. Leaves don't fall from trees unless it's time for them to fall from the tree. What is this third group of people, honey? And what's so crazy, this has a lot of heart energy in it. Whoever this is, this is a number 29, right? Which moves into a number 11, which is a master number 11, and moves into a 2, right? So you can look up those numbers if you so choose. And that's what the heart energy is. The heart center is being very grateful and in a loving and compassionate way. Having grace with yourself. Okay, I'm not where I want to be, but I soon will be where I want to be. Whatever that means, right? It could be that I'm not in a happy mood today, but I will be in a happy mood tomorrow. Own it. Okay? Raise the bar. Third card. Let it out and let it flow. Ho. A number 15. A 1 moving into a 5, creating a 6. All right, let it flow. Let it out, let it flow. Open the heart to feel. All right. So this group of people needs to smile more. You need to do more smiling. Visiting things, touching things, smelling things, eating things, smelling things that make you smile. You have a powerful light about you, but you may have forgotten about that light. Okay, been there, done that. Got a couple of t-shirts. Don't worry me. Open up the heart to feel. And by it being a 1, this is about being an individual. You as an individual, the way that you love yourself, right? This may be someone who is single, right? Or you just have been singled out and it's been kind of chaotic. But you're about to realize something because you too have a 5. You're about to realize something here. The way that the way that you are moving forward, no matter what, at all costs you are moving forward. At all costs, you know that things like this is whoever this is may have been very depressed. And it's not the type of depression that comes about when it comes to the way that they look at clinical depression. This is a type of depression that has to do on a soul level, because whoever this is going through that space. It may be the dark night of the soul, ankle itching, hope. This may be the dark night of the soul. So what's happening here is that you are realizing all over again, like when you were born, you are realizing all over again that you are who you are, You are not alone. And you will begin to meet different types of people, right? That remind you of this. People, this is going to come from people that you would have never expected. People who you may have never even, you would have never even thought were the type of people. This is the equivalent of when, can't say that. But it's like, because this is a change of view. This is to expand the way that you view the world and yourself. Because some of you may have been brought up in situations. Some of you may have been brought up in situations that were unkind to certain types of groups of people. Poor people, white people, black people, Mexican people, Chinese people. The black man, Mexican man, and the white man jokes. Those jokes used to be funny. Can't tell them now. Oh, you're canceled. Okay, bitch, as long as my card ain't canceled, ho, we good, ho. Okay, because anybody got time for these. But it has something to do with that. This is broadening your horizons, I feel, because you were meant to do something and it's time for you to wake up to what that is. There is a lot of love energy in this, so maybe you are from a planet that has to do with a lot of love, beauty, but also this is silver. Some of you may need to... silver has a lot to do with your ability to connect as well. This isn't just silver courting. OMG, bitch. Let me just write it down. Maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I won't. Hold on. The silver cord and bruh, when I tell you the supernatural things that be going on, the supernatural stories that folks be talking about, etc., etc. I listened to a story, interview with a pastor, because you could tell the humbleness that comes out of people who are connected to really like there's a strong connection to God. A strong connection. You can tell. You can't fake a connection to God. It come up out your soul and out your mouth. This man and wife, it was a man and a woman, a husband and wife of God. I guess I'm going to tell it a little bit. It's kind of iffy because, sometimes when I talk about certain stuff, some people aren't in a space to have certain types of boundaries, so I got to watch my mouth. Let me see, how can I tell the story? The husband and wife took in a young lady who was born into a certain type of group. Watch your mouth. The young woman was born into a certain type of group. Okay, a group for the unders. What did I call it a while ago? The low something. I forgot what I called it a while ago. Talking a lot. Yeah, keep saying that, Monica. Monica, keep saying that. Keep saying that. Miracles are happening. Y'all keep filling the chat up with love so that y'all can keep reminding me not to go too far. Because I don't mind going too far, but I don't want to. Because ain't no telling who in here. So this husband and wife took on this young lady who was born into a certain type of group to help her to be released from the clutches of said group. Put your prayers in there. Put your praying hands in there. Come on, purple hearts, purple hearts. Keep me reminded. Keep me reminded. And to also keep others uplifted in here. So the pastor and the wife were discussing the thing, right? The girl wanted out of the group. She grew up a little bit right there. Her sisters, they were even on, I think it was either Donna Hughes, Sarah Jessica Raphael, something like that. They were interviewed some time ago. With a girl and her family who she grew up in this group with, they were interviewed some time ago. And if some of y'all know who I'm talking about, do not put these folks' name in this chat. Okay? Got my back itching, bitch. Okay. So she grew up in this group and she wanted to get out. So she went to this pastor and his wife at this small church to help her to come out. So they prayed with her. They were doing, they had a whole, they weren't really good at what would be considered deliverance. But deliverance and exorcism is two whole other things. But she needed a lot going on. Okay. So this pastor and his wife took on this girl and all of her problems to get her away from this group. I'm gonna drop the link with a disclaimer on Patreon and in the seller. Y'all can find it yourself. So they went through a lot. They had to learn a lot. right? So as they were ascending and spiritually expanding in their church with this girl, and the group, because they needed her, and she was a powerful source of power. She was a source of power for that group. They needed this girl to come back. So they fought this pastor and his wife tooth and nail to get this girl to come back to this group. Some wild shit. I'm gonna get to the end of the story. So while they were doing all this fighting and stuff, what was happening was that they were battling the unders. I'm talking about, the story was so wild. But they were battling the unders, and her father wanted her to come back. Her father didn't want, they confronted this woman and this man of God, right? Because, like, when you talk about men and women of God, and we talked about this before, men and women of God, you can tell a true woman or man of God. You got to at least have a discerning spirit. Maybe you're not at where they are, but you at least know that, like, that's a true woman and man of God. This thing came up against them. That's what I'm calling them. Bad Bitten Friends. Came up against these folks and threatened them and told them, you know, you got yourself into something that you don't know nothing about. You about to see what's really good, basically, right? Trying to keep this story cute. A lot went on with them. So what happened was, let's get toward the end when it went down with the silver cord, because that's what reminded me of the story. Toward the end. So they were really battling this couple, and they were really trying to get this girl, like, either you gonna come back or we gonna take you out. But the thing about it is, they were coming for her. You know how powerful she is, and they also, a lot of times when you are in those groups, people know how powerful you are. They tell you that you're powerful, but they don't tell you how powerful you are when it comes to the things that they need you for or need you to do in the group. So one day, she ended up calling the police on them. It was on Halloween, close to Halloween. She called the police on them and said that she was being held there captive and they've been abusing her. Okay? And when the police got there or whatever, they tried to arrest the woman and the man. So what they did was, they took the girl to, they so-called were taking the girl somewhere else, away from that house, right? The pastor and the wife's house. And they said that she was acting weird, and what it was, when she turned around to talk to them and said something to the effect of, I told you that you playing with the big boys. Her father had gotten into her and was talking and called the police. So they take her to some place, right? A hotel or something like that, where they were going to do a Halloween. They needed her for something to do on Halloween. Trying to watch my mouth, man. Where the Purple Hearts at, y'all? Give me the Purple Hearts, please, and thank you. So anyways, what happened was, when the pastor and all the intercessor prayer warriors came in to pray for her to be released to this, the pastor heard that you got to cut the silver cord. So they started praying to cut the silver cord. And he was pronounced dead. They found out he was pronounced dead the next day. All right. So that goes with this number 15. Let it out and let it flow. Maybe you are holding on to something, or you've been involved in some things that you need to release yourself of. Maybe you've been through some things that you are not ready to talk about, but you're ready to walk about. Okay. So they want you to let love in. Some of, like, that, whoever that is in that last card, it has a lot to do with, they are going to be meeting people that takes them out of a stronghold. So that is what it has to do with. Because I did say that whoever was in that number 15 card, let it out, let it flow, however they were brought up, that conditioning and that programming is about to change. Whatever firm beliefs that they had about certain people, certain areas, certain situations, whatever that is, it's about to change. That's why I said let love in. So this is like, even with being kissed or touched by an angel, is coming through in that space, right? So that's beautiful, okay? That's beautiful. I don't know where them cards went. I put them all back. I don't know where they went in here. Let me see. No. So be mindful of that. Whew, I did kind of good right there, because I wasn't trying to go all up and through there like that. But the thing is, it just goes to show that you need to know who you are. And, you know, as time goes on, because, like, it's sad that many people have been born into those types of things, right? They don't know nothing but those types of things. But she found her way to someone who could help her, and that's what that is. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help. What do you have here for these lovely people, child? What do you have here for these lovely people? Thank y'all. I'm going to send you the link. Because, you just can't be putting, we have our days. I know I done had my days where I just done thought, I get the top man all types of like, okay, you need to stop. You need to stop, okay? Because, even when I was going through that whole to-do about, I was in a master's study the other year. It was year before last, I believe, because my years are really tied up, right? But, and I was discussing certain things, and I was just adamant about, like, child, I was almost one of them people. I was almost one of them people. You can't do this. You don't understand. Like, stop. Okay? Stop. Okay? Even though this is a message from the heart, it can come out like somewhere else, something else. You know what I mean? Because when I was talking so much about certain things, those types of stories and stuff like that, and telling people like this, that is not what I came to do on that level. It's okay to know, but, you educate the way that you're supposed to, or discuss the way in which you are supposed to. It was going somewhere else, and, that can be kind of heavy for people. What do you have here for these beautiful people, child? There we go. All right, go outside. I think I need to go back out there. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Kiss the flowers and watch them kiss you back. Kiss the flowers, watch them kiss you back. I said hug a tree. Oh. I gotta find that video. All right. Hug a tree hole. Fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, okay, and give birth to new conditions. Going outside is going to help get you grounded in that Isis energy, all right? If any of you deal with Isis or whoever you deal with, okay, fairies and stuff, whatever you deal with that has to do with wisdom, okay, that earth energy, getting grounded, getting firmly planted, because most of the time when you are not spiritually and practically and spiritually balanced, you can be too much in the astral and be thinking about what you're going to do. When you get balanced and get grounded, bitch, you're going to be making it happen. You're going to be putting pen to paper. Crystals, all right? Some of you are have a strong connection to crystals. Maybe you have a new crystal that you are deciding to work with, needing to work with, or will be working with. This could even be in a whole other space that you see this crystal, but something connects you to these crystals. Both of these cards are purple, all right? Maybe a crystal that has to do with water. I find it interesting. Quartz crystals, right? The doctor who discovered that the quartz crystals can balance out the he didn't say energy, it was more about the chemical balance in your body. Heal things with clear quartz. How does he, a scientist, a doctor, whatever this is, okay, a professional, discuss this and creates this? And then also, a lot of things were they have a lot of stuff that they use crystals for in the healing community. What you call them? Hospitals and clinics and surgeons. Okay. It's neither here nor there. Like I told y'all before, and I've been getting a lot of evidence of what I said. I don't have to go and say, see, I told y'all every time. I get proof every time. All the time. And like I said, it's about to be a new world, one world religion. That's why it's so much of a fight, a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare about who is right, who is wrong. Bitch, if you're on the good side, you right. That's how I look at it. And the people on the bad side probably think they right. Who cares? Not in the business of discussing that. Peace offering. Somebody's extending an olive branch. Something that is meant to happen. That's that white buffalo. Y'all know I like it. Whatever. I like the buffaloes. Even though when I used to go to the museum when I was very young. It just looked like they were going to come through the glass. I used to like going over there and scared at the same damn time. Okay? But I'm like, I got to live over there. I need to run wild with them. The animal hides and all that right there that was going on, and the peace pipes and shit like that, get fucked up in front of a campfire. Talk to yourself a little bit. That was my kind of vibe back then. Would have liked to been there on the prairie. Move forward. So there's a peace offering coming in. Somebody wants to apologize, and it's going to be crystal clear what this is. This is also something, whatever it is that is coming in, it also has to do with this project, this idea, this thing that you are going to be doing. They connect, okay? They connected like a Rolex necklace. Let me clarify something. Kanoke, how much time we got? Okay, and you know what's so crazy? Real quick, I sent I did a email-ish, a blog-ish email, because I be feeling like talking all the time, and you know, in the past month or so, 2 months, I've been talking through blogs, newsletters, and so you're welcome, because I did talk about burning of the hair. It's something it was like you need to remind them of this, and I had waited for a while. I woke up, went back to sleep, and all that, and I woke up and it was still there. I'm like, okay, talk to them about burning of the hair, right? All right. What is this, Cordelia? So check your email. I sent y'all a quick one too, plus the blog from the other day. I put an excerpt of that in the email as well for you. What is this, what is this go outside? Why do these folks need to go outside? Somebody been too mean. Somebody has been too mean. And I get that from the way she looking, just cold. Maybe, yeah, somebody just been mean. Mean-spirited. Okay, the fairy's waiting for you to come outside. Let me do this again, because that King of Cups like coming out. Let me do this one more time. Maybe the King of Cups or somebody that loves you or somebody that admires you wants you to go outside or come out with them. Maybe they are inviting you somewhere that has to do with the outdoorsy type thing. A deal. Okay. A deal. What is this go outside for Cordelia? Yeah. Wash your hair in the spring. Something may have happened in the spring that has you caught up like this right now. What is this, Cordelia? 7 of Cups. Confused, unaware. Like you need to go outside, okay? Go outside, you're going to meet somebody. Go outside, you're going to meet somebody. All right? Go outside, you're going to meet somebody. Maybe you've been confused and you need more information about something as well. But I also get here that, you know, maybe you ain't dressed up in a while. You know, in this house, you only got about 4, we give about 4 days. Now, they don't have to be consecutive days. But it's only 4 days a month that you get a chance to, you know, act like you don't give a fuck about life. Because you keep walking past us like that. We sitting up, reading astrology charts, reading oracle cards, doing healings and all that in the house. You keep walking past us slow in them fucked up outfits. Okay? Now, we do have house robes. You can put on a house robe and walk around in that. And that don't count as the 4 days. But when you get to doing stuff like this right here, okay? Wearing a hat that don't fit. The hat got an energy in it. Maybe you need to wash that hat. You ain't got long. In 107-degree weather, you got on a hoodie. And cowboy boots. With yoga pants. The fuck is you going? Okay? You only got 4 days. They can't be 4 days. They ain't got to be 4 days in a row, but that's how you got to shine like that, because I don't know what's going on. Now, a t-shirt and some jeans, that's fine. But whoever this is, you just acting like you ain't got no... life is over. No, the fuck it's not. You better go make you a life. What you doing dressing like that? The clothes depressing and it's making you more depressed. Right there. What is this 7 of Cups? And water is in both of these pictures. Running water. Flowing water. Ace of Pentacles. You waiting for a job? Confused about what project to start? had a false offer in the past, and now you are waiting to see what's going on. You probably been listening to a whole lot of reasons. Maybe you got a reason about an offer, and it's like it's confusing to you. Know where we at? Well, we ain't got no problem with your moo-moo. Okay, because I am a moo-moo girl. I got a magical moo-moo. I ain't wore it in a long time because I didn't know that you could see through it. I didn't know it was see-through. I was just really going and walking around to the store, and I'm wondering why. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I wasn't paying attention. You can see my whole body up under that thing. Ain't nothing wrong with a moo-moo. I'm talking about this outfit. What kind of outfit is this? Just walk around like you don't give a damn. That magic, it's got that moo-moo ain't no problem, Kanoka. It's this other outfit over here that I'm seeing, okay? But something is coming through when you get clear about something. Yeah. You need to temper yourself. Temperance and the Two of Cups. Maybe you're confused about a relationship, a person, okay? Two of Cups. You got divine intervention coming through. What is this fertility with a star? A star picking berries and shit. Got rabbits jumping up at a basket. Okay, something happened at Easter. All right. So, the more you have, the more you can give. The more you receive, the more you have to give. The more that you give, the more you will receive. That's what a star said. I got to find out how to put these flowers in my hair. She got flowers in all these little places in her hair. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. That's what's going to be going down. So if you see the shit, just be like, okay, smile and nod. All right? I'm not looking for approval. I'm just going to do it. Okay? But this is something here with a star and this fertility. Okay, so some of you may be in a space where this is an unexpected pregnancy. Someone may be confused about an unexpected pregnancy, child. How is it unexpected if you open your legs or if you sat on the edge of the bed trying to figure it out? Don't get me started. All right. What is this, Astara, please? The hair. That rabbit is significant, of course, if you watch The Matrix. But this rabbit is significant in this, in your life, in your... Somebody got a pit bull, got a tiger stripe pit bull that jumped like a rabbit, because a lot of them pit bulls do jump like rabbits, and pit bulls been coming up a lot lately here recently. But that's what it's looking like. A tiger stripe pit bull. Let me see him. A tiger stripe, a rat bull. Maybe it's a rabbit that act like a pit bull. Sometimes you see them animals, they be acting different. Be like, what kind of soul is in that animal? Be careful. All right, what is this, Astara? King of Pentacles, baby. It's your time. Your business is picking up. Business is picking up. Business booming, okay? Maybe this King of Pentacles is getting something. It's very fertile. Maybe you didn't think that, that's how this person was messing around or what have you. But that also may go with that Two of Cups. With this person that may have taken a break from you, now y'all are back together. So somebody getting back together. This right here. The sleeping line. All right. So whoever this is, this person may have recently put to sleep. I don't know why I'm getting that a lot of men are putting up their player ways. Getting out of their player way. This feels like that. May have something to do with Chango. But my thing is, this lion, something about the sleeping lion. Whoever this is, it doesn't take a lot for them to get things done, if that makes sense to you. It doesn't take a lot for this person doesn't have to do a lot to get things done, make things happen, because the lion is asleep. The lion is asleep. Okay. Kana, where we at? Where we at? It's a pit rabbit. All right, let's see here, honey. This person shakes their foot a lot. It's not, I don't even think it's a nervous thing. They just shake their foot a lot. Some people have a nervous thing with shaking their foot. Some people jack off too much. That's why their foot be moving and shaking. But I don't think this person's like that. It's like when they ask you something, whoever this is, when they ask you something, they need you to go ahead and tell them what it is. The shaking of the foot. Shaking the foot. You know what? This is a very flexible person. For this to be a King of Pentacles, this is a very flexible person. They can adapt to changes easily. You tell them something, they know how to work through things. They know a lot about a lot of stuff. Because the way his ankle look, because you know in the joints, a person's joints, the flexibility in the joints has a lot to do with how connected they are to the spiritual realm, as well as how stiff they are with decisions, making decisions, doing something new and spontaneous. That's why a lot of people who are very spontaneous are very flexible. All right, strippers. Stop. All right. Tattoo on the sheen. What is this? Crystals. Epona. What is this crystals card talking about? The Eight of Cups. Clearly decide on what it is that you want and what you don't want and move forward. She is on a horse. Okay? Heal as you go. Right? It goes back to the beginning. How much? Got 10%. Hey, car pusher. I got 10%. One way or another, I'm finna go. I can't see the timing. All right, this Eight of Cups. Make a decision. Eight of Cups clarifying this crystals card. Make a decision and stick to it. I was also going to tell y'all to get y'all pendulums out. This is a great opportunity, great time to work with your pendulums when it comes to just yes or no, maybe, questions, names. If you want a name, they will show you, all right? For those who work with it. You just be careful out here. You just can't be out here just doing whatever you want to. Don't stress me out. You just can't. You can do, yes you can. You can do whatever you want to. I just need you to be cautious. Use your discernment and know if it's time. If you already know how to work with, you know, the energies that surround you, the energies that are here to help you, that's one thing. Okay? Test that first. Okay? Are you a good judge of character in your everyday life? Do you have a lot of people around you that you've been trying to get away from and people just keep hurting you and running over you and doing all this right here, using you as a doormat and you trying to find your way out of it? I don't need you to be using no pendulum right now because you can't even, I'm just being a hundo. You can't even be clear about the spirits within the people and the people and the spirits that they working with for you to even, you know, trying to figure it out. What is this Eight of Cups? The Knight of Cups, going towards your happiness. What is emotionally fulfilling? Filling your cup and realizing who was draining your cup. Hello. All right, let's go into this peace offering. Did Canuck say how much time we got? 10 to 15 minutes. You don't really know. Ish. Okay. Peace offering. What is this peace offering, Chim? Boop. Something you've been waiting for is coming in. Something you've been waiting for is coming in. It's the Nine of Cups. It's been a long. What is it on it? It was a long and a dark and stormy night. All right, so it's like, yeah. Look at him. You done went through a lot to get where you at. Let go of anything that's crystal clear. It's time for you to let go of. You've been holding on to it too long. It's about to be ripped from you. Like when lightning strikes, you let that hoe strike because it's going to be like an ant bite. See, 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody lied to you, cut them off. Okay, don't give them another chance. They don't deserve that many chances. We in a new day and age, bitch. How you not going to know that, you know, that a person did what their intentions was to lie. A person did and moved the way that they be moving. It you know. Light bulb. Look at that. Dead. This is part of your transformation. You got to let this shit go. 8 of Swords. Something is being, either it's going to be removed from you or, like, look, that's that creative projects, right? So whatever it is that you are supposed to be working on, it's like something that may be trying to get you to fall for something. Whatever this is with this 8 of Swords, okay? These are very talkative cards, so we just calm down because headed towards you and being distracted, bitch. You got to keep it moving. Once you get to moving, you keep moving, okay? Use that energy in the right type of way. But something that's coming through, it's up to you, and it's between you and what's coming through. Where either you're going to accept this peace offering or not, okay? You can accept the peace offering, okay? That's cool, yeah. But, if it's a person, you make sure that they have, like, you say that you're not going to do this again. Okay, show me. Show me that you're not going to do that again. And that goes again with those love reads I did. There was a lot of conversations being had. A lot of people discussing certain things, wanted to get to know each other, like a lot of that. So I guess it goes with the Venus retrograde. I think it was Miss Monica that told me that people, like even in any retrograde, I don't know, but she said the Venus retrograde, taking people back and ain't going nowhere. Okay, so I don't know. I think it's almost over. Sitting up in my room, think about you. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. And you know the thing about buffaloes, they top heavy, right? Buffalo got a big ass head, don't it? A buffalo got a big ass head, and it's just big at the top, ain't it? So that says a lot. A lot of space for a heart, okay? A lot of space for a big brain, okay? So maybe this is what it is. A brainiac may be coming in, or something to do with the mind, the creativity of the mind. I forget everything that goes with a buffalo, but when I start looking at him, that's what I'm seeing. This may be somebody with, a lot of facial hair or some shit, or a lot of hair overall. I don't know if they eyes. Now, that's one thing about them buffaloes now. Them eyes spread far as hell apart. Okay. So maybe, okay. But it's interesting that I'm going to look up buffaloes and really get familiar for real. It's interesting the way that his horns are close to his eyes. So this may be someone who's very balanced when it comes to the way that they converse. Or this is you. But this how I'm looking at it right now. I don't know nothing about buffaloes like that. No matter what I've read over the years, bitch, I really don't know a lot about buffaloes. I just know I like them. This person is very balanced. This isn't someone that's easily angered. Even with the space, okay, now don't take it personal, I'm goofy. But even with the space in between the eyes, which is like the eyes would be over here, right? It gives a very informative person, a very intelligent person. It gives someone who I'm in too much of a playful mood because I'm not going to say that. But this is a very informative person. This is someone that don't take a lot of shit. They've been through a lot, but they also are very, they are fun. This is a fun person. It really is, all right? But there's not a lot that really gets on their nerve, but they also are very picky about the places that they go, the people they are very picky about they create the surrounding or the environment before they go to the environment, if that makes sense. Whoever this person is, with an Indian on their back. Maybe they got an Indian tattoo, or, what are those, the dream catcher, something about a dream catcher. The 9 of Swords and the King of Swords, so it may be driving. Who is this? Yeah, sees at all angles, but goddamn, Allie. Oh, so I'm a buffalo? That's what you're trying to tell me? Chocolate drop? Who is Chocolate Drop to? You still ain't got no pitch up there. Even though a lot of, we're not going to discuss it. Somebody, okay, so I think whoever this King of Swords is, has a lot of emotional issues. This King of Swords is someone who has a lot of emotional pain, a lot of emotions that they haven't dealt with. All right? They don't have a strong, sturdy gut or stomach. This person has flab, okay? Nothing wrong with a little flab, bitch. I got a little flab. Okay. But I think that this person has unresolved issues because they go back and forth with themselves about a lot of pain and hurt. They have crystallized this pain and hurt, and they just keep going back and forth with it. Even when someone surrenders to them or asks them to make a decision, they try to make another decision that ends up hurting themselves. And now this King of Swords, whoever this is, doesn't have to be an air sign. This person is really thinking about everything that has gone on. This is him over here, okay? So whoever that is, I don't know if y'all know who that person is to y'all. Or maybe it's one of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are the birds are leaving? If this is you or this person, I think it's a person that y'all may know. Who even knows? This person is when they come around, all the animals scatter. Now you know animals love innocence, right? The animals scatter with this person. Even in this other card, it has be cautious approaching this person because they crystallize. This is crystallization. These 3 swords, right? These 3 swords have their own. What do you call that thing? Their own little case. It's like I'm holding on to this pain. And this is a highlight of my life, this pain. Man, when it comes to doing shadow work and shit like this, you got to really go up and through there, man. It's really 4 swords, 5. But I think that's this sword. So let me see here, 3 on the back. 3 on the back that they get strength from. 3 things that hurt them, they are driven by pain, okay? So 3 things that they have gone through in their life that they think that's their way of dealing with people and situations has a lot to do with this. The 2 on the side have a lot to do with, that is also crystallized as well. This is crystallized pain. It's like they're going to need a lot of therapy, a lot of treatment, a lot of stuff to get out of this, all right? Your dog don't like this person. Or maybe the person dog don't like them shit. Animals don't like them. The 2 swords on the side. This person had 2 events in their life that they were supposed to handle and they didn't. Instead, they claimed their own victory, and it's not a victory. Because it pushed them into being more grounded in this world. He is standing on the ground. Cheetah print. Cheetah, leopard, cheetah print. Maybe this person is a leper in the community. But nobody can really tell because of the way that they present themselves. You can't tell that this person is really a sickness, an illness for the community. You cannot tell because of the things that they adorn themselves with, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they act, the way that they talk, how studious they come off. You can't tell if this person is a leper. They know they are a leper. They know that they are really an illness, but they don't care. They are 5 of Swords. They do not care. It's whatever. And they come for, look at that. So is that a leopard or a cheetah? Because that's what's under his feet. See that? Is that a leopard or a cheetah? But whoever this is, a woman or a man, they being watched. The high priestess knows the tower is coming so that things can be clear. Whoever this is, they being watched. Because they doing whatever they can. They still moving the way that when they crystallized this first one of these, it's right here. They crystallized it and kept going. And they still moving in this same type of energy. All 3 of these men got on red. They still moving in all this energy. Aggressive energy. A 5 of Swords is like wanting to win at all costs, right? That's what it looks like. So, whoever this person is, about to fuck around and find out. I don't know if y'all ever seen where, I was talking about that in the email earlier too about, I played a fool a couple of times, right? And I have discussed a lot of times I played a fool in certain, scenarios in my life here with y'all, right? And one thing about a fool, God look over fools, children, and the elderly, right? Especially if you're in a space where you just temporarily out your mind. You're not connected right now. So we're going to let you make it. We're going to give you a little 1-2, hiccup, stub your toe. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Break a leg. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Break a hip. Okay. Now your ass can't walk and do that shit no more. So whoever this person is, they are adamant about winning at all costs. And if the problem is when God turns on you because you think that you have lived as, because once you wake up to it, like I was talking about in the email, once you wake up to it, you can't do that no more. You knew better, but then, you got caught slipping. Whoever this person is, they're going out. I guess they want to go out with a bang. It's not my business, but it's only so long that you are watched over before it's like, okay, I don't let you make it too long. Okay? I done protected you a little too long. All right? So let's get a frequency card and we finna go, honey. 5 minutes. Okay. And the frequency is transition. Hold on. The snakes in your spine go around the strands of DNA. All right. So the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Allow transition to occur with gentleness, ease, and grace. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding. Once you know, you can't unknow. Okay? Our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with gentleness, ease, and grace. Okay? So this is very important. It's number 43. So that's a 4 moving into a 4 connecting with a 3, creating a 7. All right. So this is beautiful energy. I really like it. It may take you into a space of, figuring a whole lot of stuff out on a whole other level when you go through that, right? What Mr. Capricorn doing in here? Had a little neck pop. All right, I'm finna go. Please drop a purple heart. Thank you, Kanoke. Because I forgot. This is about to post to the Instagram, my Instagram page. Once it posts, can y'all please, I'm finna call their names out. Love